Hey, it's Eli, aka Atlas, and this episode of Rule of Thumb is all about the breaks, meaning panel breaks, of course. This was something that crossed my mind while I was redoing some layouts for a round of sequentials I've been doing. So what are panel breaks? Panel breaks, or border breaks, or whatever you wish to call them, are when critical portions of a panel just slightly or sometimes dramatically spill past their enclosures. For example, a character might throw a punch in one panel and his fist might pass above and through the panel he's originating from and hit his target in a separate panel. When should you use a panel break? For the most part, that is entirely up to you. It's all about the feel you're trying to achieve through using it or not using it. But I'll give you two scenarios that require the effect for different reasons. Here's a sample page I did late last year for a contest held by Mark Miller for an anthology book he was putting together. I have a video of myself drawing the page following this one on my channel with more of the backstory of this project, which I'll link in the cards to the upper right of the screen. The reason I used a panel break in this particular instance was to highlight Hit Girl and to separate her from the chaos of the background elements, the shattered glass, the flying objects, and the bodies. I felt like this was a particularly effective way to remake this particular page, which was originally drawn by John Romita Jr., since it was a way to include the secondary character being Hit Girl, as the scene was about Kick-Ass himself, without taking up too much space or being too distracting, and that's one way to use a panel break. Here's the page that inspired this entire video. It's from a project I'm working on that either I can't announce yet, or by the time I have this video up it'll be out. I'll have to see. But I have gotten the green light to showcase a bit. Here I use the panel break to guide the viewer's eye from the very top panel, right here, where the character in the foreground, whom is shrouded in all black for the most part, pushes your glance in the direction she's looking, which is to the left. From there you'll look down the hallway, and from there you'll notice this jock's head poking out of its frame, and that will lead the viewer's eye to the panels beside it, right here. And the reason that works is the panel above it, even though it's fairly busy because it's a school scene, this panel break used right here definitely guides the viewer's eye, but also uses some elements from the very last panel idea we shared, and definitely puts emphasis on this guy, since he is an important character in the narrative of the entire story. So those are just two of the many ways and reasons to use a panel break to change an otherwise dull layout into something visually interesting. I often redesign my layouts on the fly if I feel like the approved layouts don't add up upon review, and while panel breaks aren't necessarily my go-to tool, since they can either make or break a page, it's a very useful trick to know, especially to know when, where, and how, and why to use it. That about wraps it up. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe, and share to all the social media sites. And I will have all my social media sites in the links below in the description box for you guys to check out. I'll probably have this page up somewhere by the time I post this video, or otherwise I will have the Hit Girl page for you guys to check out, definitely. And you can see me drawing this page, or rather one of the pages from the series from start to finish, on a video already on my channel. So leave your comments and suggestions also in the comment box below, and if you guys have anything in particular you want to see me do, any topics you want me to tackle, I'll make sure to tackle them on my next video or a video in the near future. Thank you for watching.
Sana, smit mi sumia. Antes de Shazrath, se